Have you ever asked yourself, is just walking every day enough to keep my body healthy after 70? Many of us believe that maintaining a daily walking habit is enough to avoid illness, stay flexible, and live longer. But the truth is different, and what you're about to hear might make you reconsider. Walking is a good activity. It helps with blood circulation, keeps the body moving, and provides a sense of relaxation. But if you're only walking without paying attention to other important factors like muscle strength, balance, flexibility, and joint health, your body may gradually weaken, not because of age, but because of a lack of proper training. Today, let's explore 5 common mistakes many seniors make when they focus only on walking every day. And more importantly, I'll share some simple yet effective ways to help you not only maintain your health, but regain your confidence, balance, and strength, just like in your younger years. So sit back, take a deep breath, and let's begin a journey to help your body become stronger, more flexible, and more independent with each step. Not just by walking, but by understanding and training the right way. Mistake number 1, only walking without strength training. When muscles quietly disappear, Robert, a 74-year-old man living in the suburbs with his wife, went for a walk in the nearby park every morning. He believed that habit was enough to keep him healthy. But one day when he tried to lift a small box from his car trunk, he suddenly felt a sharp pain in his back and couldn't stand up right away. That was the moment he realized. Despite walking every day, his body wasn't as strong as it used to be. Did you know that after the age of 60, we naturally lose 1 to 3% of muscle mass every year if we don't do strength training? This process is called sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle. The scary part is, it doesn't cause noticeable pain at first. Instead, it silently makes you weaker month by month, year by year. Walking provides gentle movement, but it's not enough to maintain or build muscle, especially in the lower body, thighs, hips, glutes, the muscle groups that help you stand up, sit down, climb stairs, and prevent falls. Your body is like a house, and your muscles are the frame that holds everything together. When that frame weakens, the entire structure becomes shaky. That's why many older adults struggle to rise from a chair, open a jar, or even walk up a slight hill. What's the solution? You don't need a gym membership or heavy weights. Just 10 minutes a day with simple exercises like sitting down and standing up from a chair without using your hands, standing against a wall and gently pushing, wall push-ups, using resistance bands for light pulling exercises, lifting small water bottles like dumbbells. Robert did just that. After 2 months of practicing for 10 minutes a day, he found it easier to stand up, and the weakness in his back had faded. Most importantly, he felt more in control of his body, instead of being held back by it day after day. Mistake number 2, not training your balance. When a single misstep can change your entire life. Edward, 76, was once very confident in his health. He walked every morning, ate well, and had never experienced a fall, until one day, after a trip to the market, he stepped off the curb and his foot caught on a slightly raised brick. In an instant, he lost his balance and nearly fell into the street. Thankfully, he was able to grab hold of a friend walking beside him. But from that moment on, he no longer felt comfortable going out alone. Balance is something we often ignore until we lose it. After age 60, the vestibular system in the ears, reaction time, and the small muscles in our feet and ankles all begin to weaken. Even if you walk every day, without the right training, you're still at risk of falling, from a small misstep, an uneven surface, or even just a familiar corner in your home. Studies show that after age 70, falls are the leading cause of serious injuries, fractures, loss of mobility, and even premature death. Yet many people still believe, I walk every day. That's enough. It's not. Walking is good, but it doesn't train your balance. Balance is a skill, and skills need to be practiced regularly. How can you improve your balance? You can start right at home with simple yet highly effective exercises. Stand on one leg, hold on to a chair or table, then try standing on one foot for 10 seconds. Switch sides. As you get used to it, try letting go. Walk in a straight line. Walk heel to toe along an imaginary straight line, as if walking on a balance beam. Shift your weight side to side, Stand with feet shoulder-width apart, then gently shift your weight from one side to the other. Edward practiced these every morning in his living room. After just 3 weeks, he noticed he could walk more steadily, and he no longer felt dizzy when turning quickly or stepping onto a curb. He said, "I don't just walk better, I trust my body again." Mistake number 3, not maintaining flexibility and joint range of motion. When stiffness becomes your body's silent warning. Walter, 78, used to think that feeling stiff in the mornings was just a normal part of aging, but then he began to notice. Looking over his shoulder when backing up the car became difficult. Bending down to tie his shoes made him dizzy. Reaching up to grab something from a high shelf left him needing to rest because of shoulder pain. These seemingly small moments slowly made him feel like he was trapped in his own body. This isn't just natural aging. It's a sign of losing flexibility and joint range of motion. When we only walk without incorporating stretching or joint mobility exercises, our bodies adapt to moving in limited ranges. That's when the knees, shoulders, hips, and neck start to stiffen, making every movement harder than it should be. Have you ever tried to look behind you and felt like your neck just wouldn't cooperate? Or bent down only to feel pressure and tightness in your knees? That's your body saying it needs to be gently, regularly, and properly stretched. Here are a few simple flexibility exercises you can do at home. Gently rotate your neck clockwise and counterclockwise, 5 times each direction. Lift each knee slowly and lower it, using a chair for balance if needed. Raise your arms overhead and stretch, as if greeting the morning sun. Hug your knees to your chest while lying down to gently stretch your lower back and hips. Walter began doing these stretches just 5 minutes each morning before his walk. After 2 weeks, he noticed he could get out of bed more easily, and he no longer had to rub his knees or twist his neck slowly. He said, "I never imagined a few simple movements each morning could make my body feel so open, light, and flexible again." Why is this so important? Because when your joints are flexible, blood circulates better, inflammation decreases, pain is reduced, and your daily movements become smoother and easier. You won't just be able to walk. You'll walk with confidence, grace, and far less fear of falling. Mistake number 4, neglecting your core and posture. The root of back pain, shortness of breath, and a stooped gait. Many people over 70 continue to walk every day without realizing that walking alone doesn't train the core, the deep muscle group located in the abdomen, lower back, and hips. These are the body's silent supports that help you keep your back straight, stand tall, breathe deeply, and avoid falls. Harold, 75, is a perfect example. He walked regularly every morning and considered himself active. But over time, he began to feel back pain when standing for long periods. His shoulders slumped forward, his back curved, and his breathing became shallow and labored. "I thought it was just aging," he said, "but one day I looked in the mirror and realized I couldn't stand upright like I used to." When he visited the doctor, the focus wasn't just on his joints, but on his weakened core. The core not only supports your posture, but also affects how you breathe, maintain balance, and reduce pressure on your lower back. What happens when your core is weak? Your spine bears more strain, leading to back pain, herniated discs, and a hunched back. Your shoulders collapse forward, resulting in a slouched posture that looks tired and aged. Your lung capacity decreases, causing shallow breathing, fatigue, and reduced oxygen levels. Your upper body loses stability, increasing the risk of stumbles and falls on uneven ground. How can you activate your core again? The good news is, you don't need a gym or complicated equipment. Just 5 minutes a day can make a difference. Gentle core contractions while sitting. Sit upright, take a deep breath, and pull your belly button inward toward your spine. Hold for 5 seconds, then release. Repeat 10 times. Wall posture practice. Stand against a wall with your back, shoulders, and head touching it. Hold for 1 minute daily to improve alignment. Pelvic tilts while seated. Sit on a chair. Inhale and tilt your pelvis slightly forward. Exhale and tilt it backward. This improves core awareness and control. After practicing these gentle movements for a month, Harold shared, "I stand straighter now. My back pain is reduced, and even my breathing feels easier. I feel like I've grown a few centimeters taller because I'm not slouching anymore. Remember, good posture isn't just about appearance. It reflects your internal health. A strong, upright posture not only helps you look healthier, but also allows deeper breathing, steadier movement, and more control with every step you take. Mistake number 5, walking the wrong way, hurting your joints instead of protecting them. Walking is one of the simplest and most common forms of exercise among seniors. But if you walk the same way every day, on hard pavement, without complementary exercises, your joints may suffer more than they benefit. Raymond, 77, was very serious about staying fit. Every morning, he walked about 5 kilometers around his neighborhood. He believed, walking is enough. I'm still strong. But one day, his knees began aching constantly, his ankles swelled slightly, and his lower back stiffened. A visit to the doctor revealed the problem wasn't that Raymond wasn't active enough, but that he was walking incorrectly and without balance. Why can improper walking harm your joints? Repetitive motion with no variation leads to muscle imbalance and uneven joint stress. Lack of complementary exercises. Joints lose their natural lubrication and mobility, leading to pain and faster degeneration. Walking on hard surfaces without mindful foot positioning places excessive pressure on the knees and wears down cartilage. This isn't just Raymond's story. Many older adults believe walking alone is enough to stay fit. But when weakened joints carry repetitive load daily, damage becomes inevitable. So what's the solution? It's not about stopping walking, but walking smarter and pairing it with activities that protect your joints. Here's what you can start doing today. 1. Alternate your walking routine with joint-friendly activities. Swimming, low impact, great for cardiovascular health without joint strain. Stationary cycling, strengthens knees and hips while being gentle on joints. Tai Chi or gentle yoga, improves joint flexibility and reduces pain. 2. Listen to your body. If your joints hurt after walking, don't ignore it. It's a sign to adjust. 3. Warm up and stretch before walks. Wake your joints up with a few minutes of gentle stretches. 4. Wear the right shoes. Choose soft-soled athletic shoes with good arch support. 5. Eat for joint health. Include salmon, flax seeds, turmeric, dark leafy greens, and drink enough water to maintain natural joint lubrication. After changing his routine, Raymond felt significantly better after each walk. He shared, "I still walk, but I don't push myself to do it daily. Now I swim on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, walk on the other days, and spend Sundays doing gentle joint stretches. I no longer wake up with knee pain every morning." Stay strong. Starting today. After 70, good health doesn't come simply from walking every day. Yes, walking is good, but it cannot replace strength training, balance work, flexibility, and joint care. If you're only walking and ignoring these essential aspects, your body is quietly weakening day by day, even though you're still active. Remember, aging is not a decline, but an invitation to live with more intention. You don't need to compete with youth. You only need to love your body in a new way, wisely, gently, and consistently. Each morning, instead of simply heading out the door for a walk, try pausing for a few minutes to warm up your body. Do a few balance exercises by a chair. Gently stretch your shoulders, rotate your wrists, relax your knees. Just a few minutes, but enough to send your body a message. I'm listening. You don't need an expensive gym or a complicated workout schedule. You just need to start with a small change. Repeat it every day, and your body will begin to tell you, thank you. Because when you rebuild strength, you're not only protecting your ability to move, you're safeguarding your independence, your dignity, and the quality of your life in the most beautiful years of it. If you feel inspired by this message, share this article or leave a comment below. You won't just help yourself, but may also bring hope to someone quietly worrying that their body is slowly giving out. Remember, we cannot stop ourselves from growing older, but we can choose to grow older with strength, and that journey begins today.